It included people like, and nobody knew who they were then, Stephen Stills, Paul Williams, even, believe it or not, Charles Manson. The ad, of course, was for, well, what it was for auditions, and it ultimately brought together a group that in 1967 sold more records than the Beatles and the Rolling Stones put together. We're talking about the Monkees. Please welcome to Kelly and Company, Davy Jones, and Mickey Dolenz, and Peter Tork. Hey! It's only an hour show. God. Get his thumb out.
I tried to clip my mic to my lapel and I caught my thumb in it.
I can't do this.
Is this the reaction?
Makeup, can we have a...
Give it
Can I do that on your nose, Mickey?
Good morning, everybody.
Hold on, we'll get...
Today,
Wonderful to be
class,
here.
we're going to study how to make a flower arrangement. No, sorry, John.
That's okay. I was going to get the piano and the candelabra.
You're right.
It's quick. I thought we were supposed to be starting.
Is
I
this
wish
the
we
kind
would
of
be. Can we get...
reaction you're getting
Is this
these
Wednesday?
days? No, it's
we
a
always
Friday
get this,
reaction.
Friday
Serious
reaction.
business.
We always get this kind of reaction on Fridays, yeah.
Serious
Yes,
business.
Serious.
good.
Do we look like serious business?
It's no, actually, we
Never
spike
have.
the coffee.
Are you taken aback by the response to the reunion, I guess I'd have to call it?
Well, pleasantly surprised, yes, and thrilled, and it's been a pretty incredible summer, yeah. for
We've
all
been
of us.
touring for 5 months now.
5 months?
Yeah, all up and down the country, and
Yeah.
we've played
6 months.
about 120 concerts.
What?
It's been great. We have, at least.
More than that, yeah.
Well, it's at
Probably about
least.
150 or so.
I don't want to argue with you on a
Excuse me,
Wednesday.
Hey,
Okay.
work
I think it's
it.
about 150.
Check in, guys.
150 at least. I'm misinformed. Yes.
A lot.
What brought about the reunion, the getting back together? An honest man, my
Speak for
friend.
yourself.
wanna
I'm
say it was money.
independently wealthy.
I don't need this. I have chinchillas
And I
and
know these guys.
It was that simple.
Well,
It's a lot of things.
Yeah.
For each of it was different for each of us. You know, I
For
mean,
Mickey, it was money, and for Davey, it was the cash.
And for you, you accept checks, so
I
probably.
take travel checks, yeah, sure.
I think it was mainly
Yeah.
that all our schedules sort of collided, and
So to
that's why we're
speak.
together.
Yes, as
We were asked many times to go out on the road.
in the past, yeah.
Really?
And
Oh, yeah, but usually it was a scheduling problem. I mean, either somebody wasn't available or it wasn't quite the enthusiasm. It is the 20-year anniversary of the show, and things in this business do tend to be cyclic and come back
Yeah.
generationally, and that helped a lot. And everybody was available, except for Mike, who said he couldn't do it and wished us the best of luck. It just was the timing. It just was a natural kind of a thing to have happen, I think.
Probably this phenomenon on MTV had something to do with
Well,
it.
actually, the tour was booked before the series went
Is
on
that
MTV.
right?
Yeah.
They climbed on to you guys.
No, it was kind of a coincidence. The company that owns the old shows is always trying to sell it in syndication, like they do every show.
Yeah.
And they sold it to MTV. Unbeknownst to us, we were booking a tour for the 20th anniversary, and the two things just kind of met, and it just took off. It just exploded.
A little insight. I wonder if, are you getting residuals from the old show, guys? Please tell me yes. No?
You had to ask.
The answer is no.
no, you don't really, because in the days that we made those, how long was it now? 40 years?
A long time ago, David.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was a
Before
long...
people lived in houses.
I know.
Yep.
And so you don't really have those kind of things.
Clan of the
They
Cave
didn't
Monkees.
think that things would be played 20 years later.
Yeah.
So I think they're changing those kinds of things. It's sort of unfair that an actor does a role in a show, and then they do make a lot of money from rerunning it. The only thing I have thought about that particular idea of reruns, it's nice for us because it's helped us on the road. but it also cuts down the studio's involvement in new projects. It's taking airtime away. And I would like to see a lot more new sort of programs be developed, and it's programs like ours that stop this happening. But
Interesting, Doctor.
In England, for instance, I work in the industry over there as a producer-director, and in England, you're not allowed to have reruns on. Except, I think, one run you can rerun a series. Maybe once or twice.
They don't have as many channels over there either.
No, they
so-
don't.
Yeah,
But you
right.
can't
Or
rerun
TVs.
nearly as much.
No,
don't have a lot of TVs
no,
either.
No.
We have to share. our
Steam-powered television over there.
Don't you have
Yeah, you got to
to get a license or something, or am I thinking of telephones?
No,
You have
that's
a
true.
television license.
For BBC.
It costs about $75 a year, and you have to have a license for every TV you have. And they have these little vans that come around the streets, and they say, "We'll be in your area tomorrow. So if you haven't paid your TV license, go down to the post office and pay it." And you see all this mass sort of exit, you know, with all these people with TVs going to the garage, putting it on your old blankets and stuff like that. It's fabulous, just so they don't pay the $75.
Only the British.
Yeah, well.
Well, there's no commercials on
We're
it.
not doing as well as we used to. We used to own the world, but now, you know, we own where? Scunthorpe, Birmingham, Blackpool, yeah.
They're fighting over the silly islands, I think.
Yes, well, that's a joke.
The Scilly Islands, yes.
We have to take a break, guys. We'll be right back and continue to talk with the Monkees. If you're... Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I just want to know how many of you are married and do you have children?
How many of us are there?
3 of us.
There's 3 of us?
So far.
Well, I am
Spit it out, Pete.
just getting over a marriage, and have 2 kids.
I'm married, I have 4 kids.
I'm married and I have 3 kids.
Will the real. Please stand up.
I am standing up.
And I like to go on dates to bowling alleys. And if we go out on a date, I like Jell-O.
I just have a comment. When I was in grade school, I wrote you guys a letter, and you sent me this picture, and I've had it for over 20 years, and I still got it.
I remember that picture. That very one.
I remember you.
Thank you very much.
It's just the return address to you. It just says, Lovey, Saginaw. God almighty, no wonder you wrote what?
I'm not done.
What?
I've got 3 kids at home that couldn't come. Would you please say hi to them? Their names are Haley, Ryan, and Jeremy.
No.
Hi, Haley. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy. Jeremy.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Nice to...
Your mother's okay. She's out here with us. Don't worry.
Okay. Mickey, and that was on This Is Now video, the one they play on MTV right now. Is that your daughter that you're with?
Yes.
She's
Yeah.
really cute.
Oh, thank
And why, Davey, why weren't you in the video?
I was at lunch at the time, and they did it without me.
I was just wondering.
What was going on?
Unavailable.
Yes, would you stand?
What do you guys think of the new Monkees?
The who?
No, not the Who. The new Monkees.
The who?
The new
No.
Monkees.
I, for
What do
one...
you think?
Whoa. Don't let them... We don't want to be
We
associated with
didn't
that.
say that.
We didn't say that.
We didn't say that.
We
Next.
sort of think that the new Monkees are a great idea. I think it's quite a compliment, you know, when somebody sort of like picks up and they're sort of like going to do a program that's similar to what we used to do. Hopefully it's a success, and maybe they should consider getting good lawyers, things like that.
Hi guys, I think this comeback is just great, and my kids have really been getting into it too. Nicole's watching right now, my daughter. Could you say hi to her?
Hi, Nicole.
You guys. I have to go to this side for a while. Yes, ma'am. You don't have to stand. You're in the front row.
I just wanted to show them this picture disc that they have out of you,
Oh, yeah?
which is
I've never... I don't know those
hysterical.
people. Knows anybody I would...
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good one, that.
put it on the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot more fun when it goes round and round. Everybody on it gets sick.
I know, you turn black
Every
and
time
white
you
on
play
the
that,
other
I
side.
Pardon?
You turn black and white on the other side.
Although with colorization now, they can fix that up.
Sure, we'll do it later.
Sure.
Sure, no problem.
Hi, where are each of you residing at this time?
You mean where do we live?
I can handle the language. We know what that means.
New York.
England.
I live in England and also in Florida.
What have you guys done, or what do you do to keep busy between the end of, your breaking up and your reunion tour?
Well, I have been working in different areas. I've been working in England mainly doing theatre, which I enjoy very much. I travel doing cabaret, different places. I've been on places like the QE2 singing with my little bow tie and tuxedo and things like that. I have horses. I have a jockey's license. I ride in England over the sticks and many different, with 3 kids, one being 18 and 15 and 5. You've got lots of things to think about also. Personal involvements. Personal things take up a lot of life, too. A lot of time.
I've been directing and producing television and films in England mostly over the last 12, 15 years.
I mostly scuffled. I taught school. Taught academics, elementary arithmetic, single digit only. And I was also doing some rock in small clubs.
Very small clubs.
Ooh,
I have a question for Mickey. Mickey, when I was little...
Why does he get all the questions? They all start when I was little.
Well, I was only 3. But I had such a crush on you. I had dreams about you and me getting married someday.
We'll talk. Hold me back. Let me go. Hold me back.
What happened to your curly hair?
Barbara's floor.
Sometimes it's curly, sometimes it's, this way, sometimes it's, I don't know. But thank you very much. We'll talk after the show.
Mickey, have you ever put on an act by yourself, just a comical act?
No.
No?
No, I never did that.
You ought to be in the dressing room sometime. He does it all the time.
No, I never did that.
Are your kids like as humorous as you are? Are they comedians too?
Me?
All of you. You just.
Actually, I have a son who does imitate. He's 10
funny
years
looking.
old. He looks. It's funny. Most people think he looks like me.
I have a daughter whose name is Amy, and she's actually doing quite well in the business. She just did an episode of Starman last week, for instance. So she's, I think, of our kids, she's probably the one that's really taking a beeline for it so far.
She's the most one out there. My daughter's a dancer. My son's very funny, but he's very young yet. He's not good. I mean, he's does imitations.
This is your favorite fan, Peter, and I wanted to ask you, is your favorite color orange for her?
Is my favorite color orange for her? Well, for her it is, but anybody else, it's a different color entirely.
Your favorite color is 4, isn't it?
Who is this note for?
Yeah! Oh! Jeez! So...
You just lost your set, John.
Woo!
I got a runaway camera over there.
Bloody Marys at this time in the morning.
You're not getting any of mine. These guys are going to be tonight in Toledo at the University of Toledo, concert at 8 o'clock. Then they're coming back up north again for a concert at the Silver Dome. Yes. That one is Sunday, and it is at 7 p.m. I understand there are some tickets still available for the Silver Dome.
Only for those who want them.
Order now. Tear off the top of your house and send it in.
Gentlemen, thank you for A, getting up and being with us this morning.
Thank you.
B, for displaying the energy and the great sense of humor that you have. And I didn't know about the steeplechasing. Boy.
Yeah, I like that. Well, we all ride. Mickey has horses in England, and, it's just one of those things that we can share with our families also. But I like a little bit of competition.
I ride the subway, actually, is what I like.
Jumps the subway.
It's safer. Well, sometimes it is.
Sometimes it is. The Monkees! The one and only!
Finding out.